What's good? What's good? What's good? Here we are again, another week trying to figure out this ecom thing. So, real quick, let's get into some wins of the week. One win of the week is the fact that I really did bare minimum marketing across all channels. When I say Facebook, email, bare minimum, and still generated 10K in the last 7 days. And I count that as a win because that tells me, even if I'm not showing up, people are still thinking about and actually going through with purchasing from the brand. Another win for the week, I started identifying to get to that 5 million, 10 million, $20 million years. I got to start implementing more systems. So with that being said, I'm now currently hiring a creative director, a website developer and designer that can do both, and a new email marketer to add all to my team, which each one of those roles are pivotal for growth. You have your creative strategy. They're going to be pretty much on the front end, handling all the content creation. Then you actually have your CRO, designer slash developer. CRO, that's just another way of saying website designer, but CRO stands for conversion rate optimization. Just being able to have someone who can go on the website, design and code anything that will help boost your conversion rate on your store. And then the email marketer or retention marketer for emails, SMS, push out notifications, loyalty programs, they cover all of that. Once you collect the data that you need from your customers, you can come back to them and reach out to them again to get another sale over and over again. So that way we can spend more to acquire a customer, long as we know the lifetime of that customer is extended. So as I was saying, I posted all three of these jobs where I find these people is onlinejobs.ph. I did get a lot of candidates, so I am slowly going through all of the candidates because some of them not qualified, some are. So then I got to start setting up some meetings this coming week to actually finalize who I want to work with, and let's create this system that can get all of us working together fast, repetitive, so we can just start knocking it out the park. Keep in mind, I have 2 months to do all of this because by August, I'm trying to take off. Another win for the week is to help me take off, that I found a team slash coach that's going to actually help me, very well known. You may see him on my story later. I ain't going to reveal who it is yet until I actually, send that check to him. But I did find someone who I trust that could definitely help me get to that, 5 mil, 10 mil, 20 mil mark and have this become a beast of a business. One thing I started implementing this past week was 3-task management, which means for business, only list 3 tasks that you want to get done that week. And then also in your personal life, list 3 things that you need to get done this week. And just slowly go through the week, completing all 3. Where have I heard this from? Nowhere. I came up with it. It definitely was helpful to do this past week. And I keep it right on my cell phone. There's a lot of things I need to do before August comes, because when August comes, I'm trying to go all out and hit Q3, 4 in the beginning of Q1 out of this part. I'm trying to do 5 millions between those quarters alone. And the reason why I say August is because last year when I started running ads in August, what it cost me to acquire a customer was only like $18, $20 per customer. And that's when I had a low AOV, which stands for average order value. And by the time Christmas came around, that $18 was now like $65 to acquire a customer. So my goal for this year is to come out of August hot. Last year I only started with a $50 a day budget, and then I increased it by 20% periodically, long as the ads were still positive. And I only had a starting budget of like $1,500 last year that I had to scrape up. This year, however, for the month of August, I'm trying to go in there spending $5,000 a day and capitalize on however many $18 cost per acquisition sales that I can get. Because what that's going to do, that's going to fast track us for the rest of the year so I can really hit that goal of 5 million. So that's one strategy. The other strategy is last year, my return on ad spend, my ROAS was only around 2, 3, on a super good day of 4. This year, I'm trying to have my ROAS be a minimum of a 3 and upwards to 11, which means every dollar I put in, I get a minimum of $3 back out. Because you have to look at it this way. If you give me $1 and I give you $3 back, how many times will you give me $1? Unlimited, right? You're going to keep giving me $1 until I stop giving you $3 back, right? So those are definitely 2 big things that I'm focusing on this go around for this next Q3, Q4, and beginning of Q1. AKA T season for me. This week I actually get my first order from my new distributor that actually come directly from the farm instead of a third party now, and the ingredients are so much better. Taste wise, flavor profile is on 10. Visually, green is greener. We actually getting more organic herbs in now. And I can tell that this distributor actually takes pride in his herbs. And we have a great relationship now. And I also have that same distributor formulating some new items that I'm thinking of adding. I'm not going to reveal what they are yet. Just know some new things are coming soon. We're in a testing phase currently. Once we get our testing phase, if everything is good, we're taking over this tea industry. And I say that because I'm really trying to push the narrative of, drinking tea as a real convenient lifestyle type choice. And of course, I'm convincing people to drink my tea because of the freshness, the richness, the flavor profile, feel good, taste good, type atmosphere that I'm bringing behind the company. So now I think that's all I got for this week. We'll chop it up some more next week. Oh yeah, and here's my number so far. Here's my year to date. Here's my month to date. Here's my week. And yeah, like I said, that's it for now. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.